What is going on, guys? This is Miasin. Welcome to my Shaddoll Invoked Dogmatika deck profile. Really think this deck is insane, oh my god. If you're not respecting this deck, it might destroy you at the next YCS you play in it. And I don't believe that this deck is actually going to get nerfed too hard. Like, even if Verte gets banned, the deck doesn't lose that much. Like, personally, I would still be playing Fusion Destiny, because it's, you know, it's a good card to draw. So unless, I don't know, something insane happens like Alistair Limit, I don't think this deck is going anywhere. Even Meltdown Limit won't change much. So, very good investment, and I don't know if it's budget, I don't think so. I think a lot of cards are kind of expensive, unfortunately. If you can't really afford the Fusion Destiny package with Phoenix Enforcer, it's not the end of the world. You can still play some other good cards. Maybe a higher Shaddoll count, or maybe more hand traps, whatever, more trap cards maybe. I know a lot of people used to play like Solemn Judgment, Prod of Prosperity, etc. So you might have even more space in the extra deck for your Shaddoll monsters. But before we start into this deck profile, friendly reminder, please, like and subscribe, comment on this video, and check me out on Twitch and Instagram. Both links will always be in the description box below. Doing a $100 giveaway on Instagram once I hit 1,000 followers. And I always post sneak peeks of videos before I upload them, so very beneficial for you to follow me. But yeah, anyways, let's get into this magnificence of a deck list. So starting off, we have Fleur de Lis with Maximus and Ecclesia. So that's your 3-card package of the Dogmatika monsters, with of course 3 Nadir Servant, the 2 Destiny Hero monster bricks that you never want to draw, but they're good in the graveyard, so Dasher and Celestial. And then the Shaddoll monsters, we're only playing 5 of them, so that's going to be Shaddoll Bee, Shaddoll Dragon, Shaddoll Squamata, Ariel, and Wendy. I think 5 is probably the best ratio of Shaddolls, but to be completely honest, you could actually cut the Squamata. So 4 actually does work very well. And then we are playing 3 Alistair, of course, 3 Ash, the only hand trap that I'm playing. You could also be playing a Silver Bullet hand trap like Droll, but I don't really recommend it because then you start losing to like back row decks for no reason. So if you want your deck to be a little better against everyone, I actually think this is a little more reasonable. And you already have insanely powerful going second spell cards like Super Poly. Shaddoll Fusion going second against combo is insane. Fusion Destiny is always good whether you're going first or second. It's not really like these cards, which are especially good going second. Super Poly going first does nothing. You just set it and it's an interruption on your opponent's turn. And Shaddoll Fusion, if you're playing not enough Shaddoll monsters, you might not be able to resolve it, so that's kind of problematic. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the monster lineup. For the spells, I mean, it's pretty obvious. 3 Nadir, 3 Shaddoll Fusion, 3 Fusion Destiny, 1 Terraforming so you can play 4 Meltdowns, 2 Invocation, the 1 of Random Forbidden Drop. This could be anything. I couldn't think of a good, like, 40-card configuration for this deck, so this is just really random. There's no way I'm playing 3 Invocation, though. So yeah, 2 Invocation, 1 Forbidden Drop, maybe. 3 Super Poly, but very arguable, like, debatable if you want to play, like, 3 or 2 or 1 Super Poly, but I kind of like it, honestly. The issue, though, is that it does kind of take up 2 spots in the extra deck, so if you're playing like only 1 or 2, might not even be worth it at this point. And 1 punishment for the trap cards, 1 Shaddoll Schism, 3 there can only be 1. Probably one of the main reasons why this deck is absolutely terrifying against so many just competitive decks right now. There can only be 1 is no joke. It's an insta-win against Lyrillus Tri-Brigade and, well, Drytron, depending on if they hard drew the Diviner of the Heralds or not. And also, it's really insane against Sword Soul, obviously. If they didn't hard draw a Cosmic Cyclone, they're probably not going to be able to out the There Can Only Be One, because in order for them to use the effect of a shootout to bounce back a card, they need a vanilla monster. So if you flip the There Can Only Be One on the summon of the Tenyi, they can't go into Monk, so they cannot use the effect of a shootout. Now for the extra deck, I'm playing 2 Merkaba, 1 Construct, 1 Starving Venom, 1 Phoenix Enforcer, 1 Titanic Clad, 1 Ogoides, 1 Shaddoll Apkalone, 2 Winda, 1 Entis, 1 Muddragon of the Swamp, so this is the second fusion monster that I can make with Super Poly as well as Starving Venom. And then we are playing the Anaconda, Secure Gardena, and El Mirage. You could also be playing the Majestis Link monster, but I don't recommend it. I think this is better because it gives you a Link monster in your graveyard so you can banish it for the summon of Maximus. But if you're not doing that, then sure, whatever, go for it. And for the side deck, because yes, for once, I actually have a side deck instead of an idea section. So I'm playing 1 Gadarla so we don't deck out to the Shark deck. That would be really freaking horrible. And of course, it's the Wind Kaiju, so you can Kaiju the Wind Bearer statue with this card, which is also pretty nice. And then Pancratops is good against pretty much everything. Droll, only good against combo. Harpy's Feather Duster with triple Cosmic Cyclone against back row decks, but Cosmic Cyclone is also good against Phantom Knights, ironically, even though it's a really aggressive combo deck because they rely on Artifact Scythe being face down, and then they try to destroy it with their Phoenix Enforcer. You just chain Cosmic Cyclone, banish that Scythe, and they die. So very nice, and then 3 D Barrier and 3 Judgment when you're going first. So this in tandem with your actual combo will pretty much always end up with you winning the game. So that's pretty much it for my Shaddoll Invoked deck profile. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Of course, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.